Wisdom here, and we are back, and the strangest thing has happened yet again in this game. So, essentially what we did, we had the deal where we were going to come in, and I debated about which path to take for Nightfall. And then I wound up griping about Nintendo for 20 minutes, and then we redid the video, and, you know, an effort to make it shorter, and we took Dreadhead, and it turned out to be pretty impressive. And once Dreadhead was done, of course, I was going to come in and we needed to be able to have the cash to check out Skylander Tutor, how it works. And then I needed, what, 5520? Let me go to my spreadsheet and we'll make sure we've spoken this. Yes, 5520 is what I needed to have enough just for the 3 on the path. Assuming that's all we need. I don't know exactly what it does because we've never used it, but we're about to, or we were about to. After we did that, while that video edited, I came in and we just, while we were getting money, it made sense to me to go ahead and take care of her quest, right? And as you can see, it says talk to Buzz. You're like, well, yes, you did that, so now it's, you know, quest number 2, you're progressing. No. I literally, after I did that, the game was like wanting to glitch out. Not the game, but the recording was wanting to like cut out really bad. And so I showered while that video, you know, finished processing and whatnot and uploading and all that jazz. Came back out, turned this on. I was just going to mill around, you know, and start doing this. And I noticed when I came into the menu to look at her upgrades, she doesn't have any. And she's got the base upgrades, which is, you know, good. But when I come in here, we took Dreadhead, right? It's not there, and her money was different, and I think I'd had her up to level 9 after I grinded out that cash. That's gone. The level 9 thing was gone. I think I got her back up to 8 when I went through level 1 there. I did actually do her, you know, quest number 1, if you will, defeat the 20 enemies with Whiplash. I have to say, it actually wasn't too bad just having like the singular Whiplash ability. When we did it the first time, in the part that I recorded, we had Dreadhead's vast volume, and that made it like super easy. But Whiplash solo, just one little dark energy piece popping up from the ground, not too bad. But right now, instead of getting to see what Skylander Tutor does, you know, I assume it would just switch over. We've actually got to come in and like, it's almost like we just reset and I bought her all her base upgrades back, even though we didn't do that. The Xbox has not been turned off. I mean, it was, you know, like turned off, but it was still humming in the background, charging headphones and controllers and whatnot. So I don't know what happened. But I'm afraid that I might miss. Okay, so we're not getting that, but I am afraid, let me turn the volume on for myself. I'm afraid I might miss the 2 hats I got, and I did them off camera, of course, but I got the volcano hats and something that was like ridiculously OP. What was it? Just now in the chapter I got Ifro and the old archer or something archer. It's like plus 32 armor. But out here, from the Hand of Fate, I'd gotten a really good hat. I don't know what it was now, but anyway, I'm not sure what has gone on or why it's like this, but we almost have enough to buy the other path back if we hate this one. Well, no, we won't with the Soul Gem, will we? So that sucks, but
hello, Extreme.
I don't know what
once
to tell you.
So
I mean, in
happy
one
to
way
dance
this is
with
kind
you,
of good, in another
even in
way it
this time
sucks
of
because
great
I'd taken
turmoil and
Dreadhead, I was
danger.
going to do Skylander Tutor, and I'd already gotten the money to buy Master Angler. So I don't know, but we're going to take Master Angler. We'll be able to compare them, and assuming it saves, then if I don't like this or I prefer Dreadhead, I can, you know, Skylander Tutor again or whatever. And that's what I wanted to do, is to see if it was available once you'd bought both. I've never actually used it, even though we've had it for quite some time. So we're going to take Master Angler, though, and who knows, maybe next time I come in, Nightfall will be level 8 with 10,000 coins and just base upgrades, and we can just take her path every time we play as her or something. Very interesting. It started up and it was like, your toy may be corrupted. I was like, what? You know, so I don't know, but I do know we're going to take Master Angler, and I hope it's pretty cool. That's a lie, we have Skylander Tutor, but again, 10 Wing Sapphires, 20% discount, you know the drill by now. 1360 Splitting Hairs. This is what I was most excited about on this path, and close second is that. But anyway, Splitting Hairs, hold X and release to unleash a Devastate. Devastating is a strong word. If this takes 22 to 33 and makes it 24 to 36, I'll be a lot disappointed, okay? If this like bumps it up to 40 plus, that's kind of the territory I would hope at minimum. So we'll see. But hold X or I guess cumulatively, since it's saying combo. So hold X, devastating combo, hook, and dark energy. So I don't know if it's gonna be 5 to 8, 10 to 15, what it'll be, but let's go ahead and pick it up and see. And as much as I like all the Dreadhead stuff, I mean, it's honestly one of those deals. Anytime I've needed to kill something, you know, I'll play around with it a little bit, you know, and do some of this nonchalant stuff, but then I just go to my hooks, you know. So the hooks, speaking of that, we're doing 22, 22, 45, basically. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's where we're at there. So that did not change. Now we want to hold X and see what happens. Looks like she's probably ready because she hasn't gone on her own. We can move, albeit slowly. So we'll get a time next time. But let's go ahead and release it and see what she does. Looks pretty cool. The question is the damage. So looks good. Damage unknown. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Basically 2-second charge time is all. That's very good. Okay. That's like impossible to document, so I hope you enjoy watching it. 2-second charge, and then I feel like it was doing 15 times of damage. It's kind of what I counted. So here we are, ready to go. It might have been 15 more times. So 15x plus of 18 to 27. 18, 27, of course, is our attack damage. Just by counting by sound, kind of, I'm seeing like at least 15. So, and then there's like a whole slew of 1, which I assume is dark energy. That's pretty serious. I think it's actually a little bit more than 15 instances, maybe, but 15 times 18 is a lot. What would that be? We'd have 180. Is it 220? Is that right? Let's see, let's think about it. 15, 30, 45, 60. So 15 times 4 is 60. So 60, 120, 180, 240 would be 12. So 240 plus 40, 285-ish. Is that right? Something like that. It's 2:40 in the morning. But that's some significant damage. I was kind of worried because I really did like Ambush Rush, and I was thinking, man, we might have done the wrong thing here. But this is alone pretty promising. It'll be tough. I'm looking at my spreadsheet here. Vast Volume was kind of interesting, but again, the damage numbers weren't there, so 15, 60. Oh, wait. I had 16, so 240. It would be 270. What was I doing the first time? I don't know. But 270 plus, and there might even be more instances of just standard damage, and you saw quite a few crits in there. Let's try to just count the number of critical hits real quick. 1. Oh, well, that sucked. Wait. Is this proportional to the time that you hold it down? Because if I go really quick, just instantly. Well, that time it seemed like 15. That's a 10-second hold that I stopped counting at, so it's probably up to 20 by now. Release. Okay, she didn't do quite as many. There must be 2 tiers or something. I think if you do like a right there, and the circle appears, it'll do a little like maybe 12-ish, 10 to 12. But if you hold it down, it's like 15. So you can kind of play around with that. But again, check this out. I'm just gonna, as soon as the circle appears, release. Well, I don't know. That felt like 15 again. Anyway, it's a lot of damage, and that's
Any place that you go, I can reach and bring you
I would
the
have
magical
preferred an
upgrades.
increase to the flipping hooks, but I mean, I guess that's okay. And it's weird because we're not doing the 22 damage. You know what I mean? Like box stock, we were 20, 20, 40. Then split hook ends 22, 22, 45. And now I know it's super fast and repetitive, but we drop down to 15. So it's one of those things. It's still far superior, you know, numerically overall, but it would have been nice to at least have done 22 or maybe jump up to 24 type of thing. Nonetheless, combo or combo, whatever you want to call it, it's a pretty interesting name. It's the one I was least excited about, but it should be beneficial. 1760, every 4th attack in the basic melee combo does more damage. Let's just go ahead and buy that. To me, it was like a 1, 2, 3 thing. So it would be, you know, 22, 22, 45, 22, possibly 33. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We did buy it, right? Maybe they mean like the combo. 50. So yeah, they basically mean like, is it 1, 2, 3? I think they're thinking it goes 1, 2, 3, and then kind of so 1, 2. Well, it's throwing me off with the hold now, but yeah, I guess it is a 1, 2, 3 combo. So 50. So we should be able to get a 75 out of that, right? And the cool thing is, if you accidentally do that, you know, it's kind of like a stealth build type thing. I could see a lot of people going for this and maybe incidentally activating the previous upgrade, which there would be nothing wrong with doing 270 when you do 50. I've never seen a crit on that, but we'll assume it could potentially have one, right? So combo is going to be... oh, we got to 75. Awesome. Alright, so 22, 22, 22, 75. I don't know why I was logging that as 3. I'm sorry, 50. Well, no, spreadsheet, work with me. Alright, let me do this manually then. 50. And then critical, full across the board critical, would be 3 sets of 33 for 99, and then 75, which would be 174. That's pretty respectable in and of itself, so I'm thinking we may have done right. Let me go ahead and change split hook ends. I'm gonna add in another 22 and then another 33 in my crit bracket. So there we go, and standard, I guess. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll run with it. So apparently this was better than we thought for some reason. It's so odd to have a 1, 2, 3, 4 though. In this game, it's usually a 1, 2, 3. But can't complain. I'll take it. And now this next one, I was pretty excited to see. Although
Are you ready for a new magical upgrade?
Playing Hookie, which is again a great name. 2400 with our discount. Press X. Catch here is during ambush, which right now ambush is 2 seconds, sadly. So basically you're going to press B and then cycle to X instantly, or you miss your chance. This is why I thought Ambush Rush should have switched place with Layered Lunge. Ambush Rush, which was the 7 seconds of downtime, and the 8 to 12 Dark Energy Orbs. swing that thing up to the base upgrade's final purchase, and then take Layered Lunge, which is simply critical after Ambush, and throw that under Dreadhead. That, to me, makes a lot of sense, and it would have benefited her across both paths, in particularly this one. Let's be honest there. But playing Hookie, we're going to press X during Ambush, deal more damage in a larger area on exit. Right now, is she even dealing damage? She does on upsweep. I don't think she does damage right now when she comes up. I mean, like, generically. Because that's the hook you're seeing. You know, I don't think there's damage. There's not. Now if I press X while we're underground, it really doesn't do anything, but it does get her swinging. So, yeah, right now there's nothing.
Are you ready for a new magical
Again, right
upgrade?
here, upsweep. You know, I mean, you can log that pretty easy. But so playing Hookie, let's pick it up. And of course, it would be more in a larger area because there's currently no damage in no area. You know what I mean? So let's see what it looks like. Doesn't look like it would do anything. Doesn't. That's lame. Oh, we have to press X. My bad. I was like, ridiculous. Uh-oh. That's such a weird time frame. Maybe that glitched out the clock in the game or something. Because none of these, I got these all before midnight. And then none of them, like, I think 2 of them reset, and the rest didn't, and I didn't know why. Let's see. She's popping out doing 40 on exit. You can see she got a pretty wide swipe pattern there. 40 does appear to be critical. Let's see. I'll assume she might... Oh, there's a 60. Alright. That's cool. This is a pretty decent path. That's a lot better than I think you would think if you were just... If you didn't care about splitting hairs, I think this path would be very easy to overlook. So, playing Hookie is 40 to 60 upon Ambush exit. Alright, now, Soul Gem is pretty cool. We already know that because, obviously...
Are you ready for a new magical upgrade?
Dreadhead, but Bad Hair Day 3200. Tap Y repeatedly to knock all enemies into the air. Now, what'll be interesting here is we don't have Vast Volume. Vast Volume took us from 1 strand of dark energy kind of popping up from the ground to 3. They appear perpendicular to us, basically like a T shape in front of us, you know, kind of a deal. Or 3 like in line. That's a big deal to me. And so it's not like straight out from us, but rather flip that, you know, 180 type of a thing, or 90 degrees from straight out, perpendicular. I mean, if you know what it means. But what will it be like with just a 1? Or will we like get the benefit of, you know, Vast Volume on the Soul Gem? I don't know. So let's figure this out. I'd say that works decently. Although I did not see any. I guess she might need them. We'll go ahead and look at that. Let's just play with some Greebles real quick. Kind of wrap this thing up. Again, it is sad that we can only burrow the 2 seconds. I say burrow. You know what I mean. Teleport, shift underground, go dark. Man, if that... I tell ya, if Ambush Rush would have been the final base upgrade, this would have been a super great character. So, anyway, let's go ahead and just, that's our base hooks that you saw there. We'll combo this guy. That's crazy. Charged up. Game over for Greeble. So that is essentially splitting hairs. And then we'll showcase combo here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 75, 2, 3, 50 out of the arena. That of course was combo. Now playing Hookie. Let's go ahead and burrow here, come up, You know what? Let's get 2 Greebles out for this. You can see this guy here. We do damage to, but if I split the middle, oh yeah, I got both of them. Look like different damage numbers. A 40 and what's the other 38? Not a huge deal. That was a 40 and a 25. So the damage, I don't know if it's like going to drop successively, or if everyone else, if it's not 40 to 60, is going to wind up being 25. I'm thinking it probably will be a 40-60, and then auxiliary damage 25-38. Let's see if we can get all 3 potentially. Come over here. All 3 of you. You too, fool. Come on. What is that guy's problem? He's just like barking commands. There we go. Pursue me. Oh, now he's like running out of the arena. Like a new Greeble. You know? I think we only had 2 minutes. Got none that time. Okay, I think I can maybe get them all. Man, we just keep getting 2 of them instead of 3. But you get the idea. I'm pretty sure it'll be some combination of that. Anyway, soldier time. We do have the 5 to 8, so that's cool. I don't think it's quite as spectacular as when you have the 3, but still totally fine. So that said, this is Nightfall, fully upgraded down Master Angler. It's really close. What I will tell you, and I mentioned this on Dreadhead, and I think this is honestly the best way to figure this out for anyone in doubt, because these are pretty close. If you like splitting hairs, that's our crazy 18 to 27, 15 plus times from just a 2-second charge, simply a hold down essentially. If you like that, take Master Angler. If you see yourself using that, you think, whoa, you know, awesome, that's what you want to do. If you prefer Ambush Rush, where you just disappear, you're invisible and invincible for 7 seconds, and you have dark energy flying around doing 8 to 12 damage, take Dreadhead. The other 2 are complementary upon those. Nothing really like groundbreaking in my opinion. Obviously Vast Volume would kind of be next in line, but it would take a back seat to Ambush Rush in my opinion. So I would, right here, splitting hairs, you take the top path, and if you prefer Ambush Rush, take the bottom path, because these 2 are really the gems of either path. The Soul Gem's pretty cool. I think it does suit the bottom path slightly better. It could be a bad memory on my part, but I'm pretty sure with Vast Volume we had kind of like a more impressive scene here. That said, you can have plenty of fun with it and get kind of your comedic relief, but for me personally it comes down to these 2, and I think that would apply for the vast majority of players. And again, there's neither one really stands out. It just kind of comes down to which you prefer. I think this is cooler, Ambush Rush, and it's definitely the more unique one. We've had plenty of characters, you know, Scratch, Stealth Elf, so on and so forth, that have kind of like some rapid, crazy combo like that. But Ambush Rush kind of goes into the territory of a Terrafin, some of the Trap Masters, Night Shift. Actually, I was thinking of a couple of, maybe a few swappers actually, but not very many characters, you know, just disappear, go off screen, and become invincible for a short time, let alone 7 seconds, let alone while Crud flies around on the screen that looks cool and does damage, albeit 5 to 8, it's still kind of cool. So if you're totally on the fence and you want to do what's, in my opinion, the more damage-based path, Master Angler at the top would be what you want to take. And if you want to go like, okay, what makes Nightfall special, what makes her the cool character that she is, you'd probably be more inclined to take Dreadhead, is how I would kind of surmise her. So, not too shabby overall. I don't think I will reset her, but man, if Ambush Rush, or even if like Layered Lunge was just non-existent and we had like a 5-second increase, you know, it basically went 2 seconds box stock ambush up to 5 seconds base upgrades and then maybe like a 7 or a 10 second on Dreadhead, that would be awesome. The only thing missing here on this top path, Master Angler, is just the lack of a long duration that we can spin underground. That's a little bittersweet, but overall I think I'm pretty happy with this path. It'll suit me well because, like I said, anytime I went to kill anything, I always wound up doing this. And if I accidentally hold it, I'm gonna release the fury, if you will. And if I time it right, the 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna get like a huge, bonus at the end there. So I think I'm good with Master Angler. However, I do believe Dreadhead is the more unique path, and I kind of am going to miss it. But not enough really right now to go get cash and reset everything. So that said, this is Nightfall. Very cool character. If you've got anyone can get Skylander Tutor if you're patient enough to get 74 levels, I believe is what you have to acquire that. So that will allow you to switch paths, supposedly. I was going to test it out here, but for some reason the progress didn't save on our previously purchased upgrades. So it still worked out for what we're doing here, but I kind of wanted to know that. And then more importantly, once I've bought Dreadhead and Master Angler, I wanted to know if I switched paths on Skylander Tutor, if I could just go freely between them, which would be fantastic. I'm assuming you'd have to rebuy, but I don't know for sure. So I'll check that out maybe on the next character we do. So we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, pretty excited about this chick. I think she turned out well. So I had a lot of people, including Ethan, thinking I'd like her. And man, 30 minutes. It seems like I've been doing this like 12 or something. I better end this here, but thanks for watching. SkylanderClub.com. If you're into this kind of stuff, check out the forum. If you like it, sign up. I'd love to have you join us. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. My personal site, oneofweezem.com. Check it out if you have not. And I will catch you back here for more Skylanders research.